Abuja IMF Sika Land, you know some of Obreneka about it. Prophet Kofi Odro.
No!
Abubuana Adrian to war, what yet Yembia.
Then you will be a man in Timin Kanokre. Can't we have anybody to speak truth?
Some penny for a man, Massican, you, Musako, and the woman girlfriends, bottom.
Scanwa Makojano. Monshaye, Nebian Kodi, or baby Akutuku.
Yamini Paddy Waffle and child himself, and Yamia Samon Kwanoka. When it comes to social issues as well, you should also have a platform to also talk. And then IMF Sika Bar. Ezo General Suno born Adrian at the Mayino Ghana penny Fubino.
Many years ago, President Akufo-Addo came to Amasaman to cast sword for affordable housing. It's been 4.5 years. Blog by Kokurensi Assassins. To obey the Kofi Odro catcher say, Your Excellency, Sikano Amakojeno, Munye careful. On carbon nature. On carbon.
One is a video who says Ghana 600 million and out of that 3 billion. IMF this kind of money in a way say IMF doesn't trust Ghana because it's about 3 billion in a more once here on best spend this kind of
now when the IMF instead of them to give us the money 3 billion now they can't trust us, so they said we will give you the money in 3 years, 6 months 600 million. 6 months, 600 million for 3. Why? Because you are not trusted.
And like one of my videos, I can say, IMF the second in my not because of the campaign in Babe Bayno. Omu yusuka cry, yen wama bebre, na fe dia broso, nasa mahama bana se skanasa, nasa Ghana and niska. And says Uncle back to IMF. Ntino ma was okay, Sasadi and Nika Momu 600 million. Na yen sha how mbeti yusu se scan first. And Sunny at the 4th Bramo.
Now we want to see whether you are working with the money. We will check the project and check what you said you are doing with it, and then we can determine. Ghana, when you make what you say.
Every 6 months, we say, you remember Ghana 600 million. Now, if you don't track the progress of how you use to scanner. Which is a genius idea.
Scanwa makojeno. Monshaye nebian kodi obebi akutuku. Abra wanye djuma magana.
The scanner bar. I know this scanner idea bibe urebi numbotom. But at least how our IMF was structured, they number tracking the progress of how Ghana be use scanner. At least that makes sense.
Legon girl no kuta gold coupons. 40,000 CDs. Gold coupon or the coast station or some money na mama money 5,000 free, so na mama 35,000 cash, no magic coupons, no mama 35,000, so for 5,000 at the sight of this miserable country. No order, no structure, no fear of God, no Christian discipline.
Now, when it comes to IMF, you can understand, say, and yet that simple. So, I'm this kind of my team there, and you pay there be $600 million. They take Ghana account to now, and the office of the finance minister. Tweet at the Bank of Ghana informs me that the first tranche of $600 million of Ghana's low interest 3 billion ECF facility has been received. Yes, sir, Bank of Ghana for you now to 3. And I will try 3 things and scan air code towards. So 3 things in it here. These funds will be used for BOP and budget support. BOP near balance of payment, and will also help stabilize the FX rate. FX near Ghana, $1, cost will be break. Into the boy use that scan, they are stabilizing. So $1 is to 10 cedis here. None your mob was stabilizing or was any too much. And I am on 11. I did 12, 13. What I say? Or would the Bible stabilizing? And trigger a cascading effect on inflation. Say inflation is all discoverable. HSC no market to be because before no Nanka, Ghana no more making sense, but time of inflation is yes, COVID in sense and bomb, yes, Russia for them. They be $1 and cost enough idea. Na Ghana, they be a cost each and every day, which doesn't make sense. So according to the finance ministry, no normally is a way and a scarce 600 million go towards. And Rabbi who post Ghana for this or mutuity be a normal partners was today. For that as we should forget about the past and focus on Capito. Oh. Focus on Mami reading my say, let's forget about the past and look ahead to a new economic start. Yeah, TV3 is also caption will be Twitter and as a Okotu said tweet on also as we forget about how Papaya went from Ghana 18 cedis to 58 cedis. Hey, honorable. Yeah, Kabinum. which means over that as you forget about the past, you look into a future. Today, new economic starts. And what square maybe no, because papaya used to be 18 cedis, now 58. Which means past today, yet to forget that simple.
No!
And yeah, no kwa Edem, and you be Edem. Now Otrega, my voice in fake MPP and DC post, so I be a year away or say a prank. That's how you be Edem.
We the hustle for
I bet them so Ghana's at 3 billion. Young channel be towards Ghana music. And you go people be tenacity. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. Papa, you 18 series and move to 58 series. Individual artists, the organ, young first camera mess up for the end. Go and sit down. Papa, you ask them to go and sit down.
we the hustle for
How can you say with a straight face, say you used to Ghana 3 billion and you go pay home and some baby no? Mess up to Ghana artists. What be that? How can you listen to something like that and say, I grade them, go and sit down? Now, this whole IMF thing, before I say, go through, no. Now, yes, Ghana, countries, like China, no, you know, no more restructure your debt and my end. So, okay, before, for example, Nasa Ghana, your debt China, no, Sabushimi Biano, you're more like 100 cities here. Because you say, you're IMF, Sikano, you mean to 100 cities in my China beam. Until they see a Tesla, but like 10 cities and now 50 cities. And China for agree, we don't know what actually happened, but there was an agreement. And the general so my IMF for this kind of man. Nrami who won supposed to say China will have access to Ghana's mineral revenue, electricity sale in default of 4 loans. IMF reviews. IMF for says Ghana into China kabia ye dia omo automatically no. Sika yenye free gold, ni mineral resources Ghana ye it automatically becomes China for what ya, including electricity sales. And I'm like, Yehovah, what did we just do? Ebusia, mami ready near to bear with me here. The International Monetary Fund IMF has reviewed details about how Ghana's 4 collateralized loans from China have exposed the country to losing parts of its mineral resources revenue in addition to electricity sales. Yeah, that is the first paragraph already in the Miyamashimi. Ghana NMC here says from IMF, IMF catch there see any China for Nkokasa. China for any Nkokasa and say okay, say yantimi into yasa kana yediomuna automatically now your revenue from your good, your natural resources, electricity no ninyina is going to China. That is just scary. So this time we have to pray. Say, it will do what they are saying. Say, if not that, we are fucked. And not just our generation, but our next 18 generations below us. And I feel, what you say? For Ghana, Chinese loans have been a reliable funding source for 4 major projects since the year 2000. Accra has racked up close to $5 billion in 2 decades from at least 41 Chinese loans. 41 Chinese loans. Majority of it, Accra alone, no, $5 billion. If that improvement equals around the whole country, better. Accra. After several years of near unbridled borrowing, Ghana is now debt-trapped and wading through its worst economic crisis in a generation, with a current external debt portfolio exceeding $30 billion. Ghana kaya say $30 billion, at least based on this. But that one campaign promise Ghana beyond aid. How? Now, we owe $30 billion. And I don't quite but presidents are including Kwame Nkrumah, because the foundation you're setting will be in place here. I don't think we will be in this predicament. By either way, this loan agreement means in the event Ghana defaults on honoring its debt obligation, China has the right to use proceeds from Ghana's oil, cocoa, bauxite, or even the sales from electricity to settle the debt. Inti after see akwa China, yedi omokwa kwa tenase, any omwa kasa. Seka ye de mono na ye 200, ye ntimi 200 bi be start ye 10 no. Ah omo te ase no. Omo so no omo paying guarantee of asem na ya beka ne say ye ntimi entua 10 na ye hye omo te ye betua na. Ye gold ho fast bauxite, petrol ni yakeka ho nyina na. It goes to them to pay the debt. Hey, in many debt negotiations taking place within the developing world, China appears to be the most crucial party at the negotiation table. Although it is the largest bilateral lender in the world, it is opaque about its lending policies and how it renegotiates with distressed customers. According to the World Bank, the planet's poorest countries face $35 billion in debt service payments to official and private sector creditors in 2022, of which 40% was due to China alone. We are seeing now that China there, US for the China forecast. They are powerful that way. That's the reason why baby FB as a China for are buying stuff like crazy. They own the world now. My goodness, there is almost 2 billion of them. Joy News checks showed the West African nation has contracted at least 8 collateralized loans from China with different mineral resources as security against default. As at the end of 2022, Ghana owed China $1.9 billion, out of which $619 million were collateralized loans. According to the fund, Ghana's collateralized debt as of the end of 2022 was entirely held by China. This corresponds to 4 loan agreements signed in 2007 to 2018. That amount to $619 million to finance infrastructure projects. These loans are collateralized against commodity production, cocoa, bauxite, and oil and electricity sales. That gives me chills because they say right now it's like they should start teaching Mandarin, Chinese, at Ghana schools soon because it's kind of this is scary. This is scary, Agasa. Now I know that the normal person, it doesn't affect you now. It will bottom, but in the long term, it be me a BBA. Say, and to us, Ghana, China. Now somebody almost have to do a good near diamond in your boss at near Fede BBA. Hey, Yehovah. And then what next? What the government will do? No, they say, okay, you raise the taxes, you introduce new taxes. Yeah, and then be me a normal Ghanaian anymore. Let's pray and hope say scano marginal a bayen ye kwakoye. At least the intended purpose and not behind the scenes type of purpose why a general may be pietom nibi.
Scano makojeno. Mon shaye nebi ankodi obebi akutuku. Abra wenye juma magana.
Because if that happens, we are fact beyond measure. And the video no mami wa do comment section as one kai who said 28th we are and Alessa champion ne Dan Hamilton ne minister OJ sure mo yan were ready UK no eba beba so nti onya to take it here kwa alessachampion.com na ko to take it se be ya betimi ko show support e were ready coming Saturday 28th May. Visit alessachampion.com na ko to take it because scare best yaba from the program no or sign their toy incubator and other stuff, their Kwakoma hospitals as donation. That is something you can get behind. And the video, no thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for videos like this every single day. Till we meet again, adios.